Music tutorial presented, of course, by WeMakeDanceMusic.com, the largest music production platform on the internet. I say the internet because there's a lot more than one internet, but we'll talk about that later, guys. Anyway, the show is all about making music in real time, so I start this track that I'm gonna make right now. I started with you guys. I just drop a kick in there in MIDI. I'm gonna develop it into a full-on, or at least like about 2 minutes, like of a Berlin Techno track. And Berlin Techno has a particularity. Let's say Trésor, let's say, some legendary nightclubs. And this is this raw, underground techno sound, quite hypnotic. Like this pattern that I have in my life. And I'm thinking I'm gonna engineer it in a way that's gonna be a bit more futuristic, and a little bit more forward thinking than maybe the old school techno that still resonates today, but I'm gonna maybe push it a little forward. A little bit more about those episodes, guys. As I said, I make those episodes in real time, and every single episode comes now with a Logic Pro X template, Ableton template, FL Studio template, and a sample pack. So every single episode you see, if you like the sound of what I am making, if you want to remix that track, inspire yourself from it and use one of those DAW or any DAWs, as a matter of fact, you can take the sample pack from the link below, download it into your computer. Sorry, I have to pay a little, guys. That's the way it is. I have to make a living. I have to feed my children, stuff like that. Anyway, so guys, I'm gonna make you some music in real time, and like I said, there's gonna be templates available in the link below. And if you have a second, check out WeMakeDanceMusic.com. Did I said WeMakeDanceMusic.com? 126 BPM, 96 kilohertz. In the headphones, of course, using only or mainly Logic Pro X plugin. 126. Look, it's a subtle kick. It's not nothing heavy. But I was listening to this kit earlier, and it just had some nice elements to do what I am looking to do. So let's look where the root key of this kick belongs. Oh, it's actually much higher. Let's see what is there. It's a bit hardcore. I'm going to go a bit lower. Let's say E. And then, because I'm particular, I'm going to go into the kick. I'm going to pick another kick, something more, not a hip-hop kick, of course. Oh, this is gonna be good if I put it lower. Oh yeah, I can see that. Well, I can hear that, at least being a good kick for our today's Techno Madness episode. I was just listening to some techno like just a couple of minutes ago to inspire myself, and I have to admit that I get quite inspired. I was like, oh yeah, okay, this is the pattern. I'm just going to build up some simple percussion so I have at least a base to be able to work on some techno elements. Kick, hat, snares, oh, here. Oh, that's quite on. Yeah, that's just about right, a bit higher, of course. Let's see what's the open sound like. Oh, it doesn't sound like an open hat. And I like the ride here to take it and put it the same as the kick, just on top of the kick to really, let's see again where the root key is there. Oh, not what I was looking to do, guys. Sorry. Maybe lower. Not shorter, but lower. So I would do this. Locate it here and then drop a delay on it. Reverb too, maybe a little bit more of the delay. Let's hear it. Oh yeah, it's more like it. Not going too hard. I mean, the kick is definitely quite hard. Let's see. It's a bit loud actually. It's what I heard when I start my mixes usually. -8 is good. Okay, so these patterns that I was talking about, like turn. So I'm gonna go into Alchemy. I mean, I'm not gonna take any. I'm gonna go straight to the point, and I'm gonna go into techno here. Boom, and it's like a lead, no analog, no. We're talking about like synth-ish kind of thing. So, oh, quite high here. What I'm looking to do, or quite low, sorry. And quite loud too, really. I do like this kit very much here, so I'm going to keep it. This is too clean. I could start with to just try to record a pattern. Of course, a lot of work will ensue. That sounds about right. I could really put it really anywhere on the beat. Doesn't really make a huge difference at this point, but later on it will make a big difference, so I keep this way. Like I said in many episodes, guys, it's always better to get your pattern right and then to do the sound design and try to get the perfect sound and then play the perfect keys. I mean, you really put yourself in trouble if you try to do that and nothing will come out. So with time and effort and 260 episodes of this show plus another, 18 years of production before, I find out this is the best way, the better way at least for me. I'm looking for a particular sound, maybe that I hope I can replicate or might not be that easy, but I don't know how to go in that direction. I need some there's a little too much choice, these days. Dark and distorted, glitchy, warm, detuned, breathy, noisy, I wouldn't mind. No. This is nice, but it's almost too clean. Could do that for a start, and you have to start somewhere. Then I'm gonna go into more drums. I'll get mid-tone here. Not so keen on those sounds, guys, somehow. Ooh. With a bit of delay. Replicate this, go underneath, do a layer of this, drop the octave. Go on to something more, not lead just yet, probably synth-like. I'm not going ravey right now. something else though. More like a long kind of pad thing. Build up. I want that feeling. I want to bring it up to get that feeling, that full-on, call it madness, all right? I do like this. They're all good, so I don't really know. I think I like that the most. It's like creeping in the background. Anyway guys, I need to make those more interesting. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna replicate them. Well, actually, before I replicate them, I'm gonna replicate it here. I'm gonna remove the second one. I'm gonna take the first hit and the second hit, and I'm gonna put a little bit of a twist on them. So they won't be really the same, and they will evolve. So the point here is to go, you know, a little bit more hypnotic, in the sense that there is some alteration and there is some differences. I'm gonna keep it dark. So I put more delay on one than the other, so there's definitely a difference already. I'm gonna use the sends here from the drum machine kit. You can already hear a bit of the difference. I'm gonna play with this one further. This one, I'm not gonna make it a bass line, but like I said, I will make it lower, like I did a bit earlier. I'm gonna take the whole up, just this channel here, Control A, drop. Then I'm gonna go browse into something else. Space invasion. I need some. No, something harder, guys. Much harder than this. Like this delays here, quite cool. We can progress with that a little bit later. So I think now we need to step up the percussions a little bit with like a fast ride in there. Well, it's not quite a ride, guys, but we'll make it a ride in a few moments. So I'm gonna make a quick rolling hat pattern here. Boom. Leave the space. Oops, I think I messed it up. No, I didn't mess it. So after you do that, Control R to replicate the MIDI parts. Quite easy. Then, because I have parts, now Control A, right click, color region by track, name region by track, so we have an idea what we're working on. Important. When it gets busier, and then probably a 909 hat. I'm gonna bring it up. That sounds quite familiar. I mean, if you listen to any techno before. I think there's a bit much in this area here that I don't really want. I want more like of the click at the top. And then I'm gonna do a sample delay a little bit to put them out of sync. Actually, I like this one like that, perfect. Bring a bit of dimension. And we're still only starting on the track, so I'm thinking a bass, but I'm thinking like a really low, subby kind of rumbling, something underneath the kick kind of thing. So I'm thinking not this sound, obviously. I'm thinking like a bass kick, like a kick bass. So if you haven't heard of this, it's just layering like a bass underneath the kick, and it was also sidechain to the kick, so it will be kind of one with the kick, so it will push the track forward. Obviously not that sound, but this is one of the things that I like to do. So it's like a gigantic kick, but it's not a kick, it's a kick with a bass kind of together. So I'll start that with like some kind of some analog bounce. Let's see if there's chunkiness in there. Chunkiness. Nice, and not quite long enough in my taste, so it should be a bit longer. Oh, so that, I think the first time I heard this, like I can recall it right now because this sounds so familiar. Daft Punk, yeah, they definitely did that on some tracks, absolutely. On a few tracks actually, Daft Punk did that for sure. If I want to really exaggerate, I could make it almost the full length. Then, like I said, sidechain it to the kick. So the first bit of the bass will be subdued by the sidechain, and then it will open. If I find the kick, oh, this is the second kick actually, so I wasn't on the right one. Ratio 4:1. Release, not so fast actually, because I have the bass coming in. Then I'm gonna adjust the kick with the bass a little bit. I like the kick, but I think I'll give it a bit of a boost here. A bit of the boost here and the super low. Making techno after all, it has to rumble. Still not super satisfied with my little patterns up there, but you know, we have time, we're working on the track, we're gonna build it up. So yeah, that's like so. So it's just a bass and a kick layer together, really. The bottom of it was a in the club. Madness. It was so good back then. Now, gotta have that. I think I need, just not, I just don't have the feel I'm looking for just yet. This, I would like some claps, definitely, probably. I like my claps on the first, usually on the first hit. Not quite a clap, let's be honest. I guess I choose the wrong kit. Sorry guys, for this techno session. Let's bring it up. No, this is heavy. You know, I'm tempted to drop an acid line in there, guys. Yeah, I think I will drop an acid line in there. Like a quick kind of raving acid line in there should complete the trick. Alchemy, do acid. There's two, I think. Oh, not even. Oh, because I'm all in techno here. Let's hear what we have. Ooh, sweet. A bit of a delay. But we're gonna check what else we got now. This. Ooh. I think this was very good, guys. Keep it more underground, so this is glitchy here. Sidechain the heck out of it. Instrument, kick. 4:1 ratio. Getting more of a feel now. Still not sure about this sound. This synth is so cool. I have to listen to it because I think this was my favorite. I'm not so keen on the filter itself, but there's a drum pattern in there, which I guess I don't trigger because my thing is not long enough. I have to get myself fixed on those claps are ultra loud. I'm definitely going more, definitely not melodic, guys. Definitely is some heavier techno, and the big part of a track like that, guys, come in the mix down. It's where you create the emotions, where we really just put those elements together. So this is only the composition, it's what I can do in about half an hour. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit because I have the feeling now. I think I have like a reasonable analog feeling. Of course, the mix needs quite a lot of work, but I have the elements, I think, to make it happen. What I would do with this bass, which I really like, but it's a bit too full, it's got a lot too much stuff going on at the same time. I'm gonna do a high pass. That's gonna differ from the filter from the synth, because I want to just capture this here, and I'm gonna automate it straight away. I'm gonna touch here, I'm gonna go in there in the frequencies, boom. So I'm gonna go here, pull the track zoom function, triggered automations. Well, first I think I have to remove this, triggered automations, put it on read, check out this high cut frequency. And now we have a parameter to play with. I mean, if I want, I can just shut it down. And I have just a little bit of the lows in there. I'm gonna cut some of the stuff we've done before to start building it up. I'm gonna cut actually quite a bit of stuff, so we build it up a little bit for you guys. And of course, I'm gonna put on a whole lot more work into the template, guys. The template that I release now are super produced, like to the highest level I can make a track these days, 20 years of music production. Turn on the speaker, blast it super loud, listen to it in the headphones, really make the mix like really to the best I can make, so you guys get a template, get the sample pack. It's all in there. If you get only the sample pack, I can also drop all the samples and remake another track, and it's all balanced already, so. The vibe is there, definitely. Getting there. Let's bring it up. And if I want to go a bit mental, which I do actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on touch again. And I'm also gonna automate this filter here, which is a different kind of level because it has a lot of resonance. So I can actually open the filter here and close this one, and the effect is gonna be quite stunning, guys. Let's hear it. So we can really play and modulate those two together. Put it back onto read. Take my second parameter, put it on the second here. Take this one here, and put it here so we can see what's happening. So if we just tweak this one a little bit, changes everything. Well, at least it's supposed to change everything. Like this, but this needs some more volume to be creeping in the back. EQ it, always important, guys, always EQ stuff. There's a lot of low end everywhere. I'm just looking for the creepy ambient kind of stuff. You can hear it. I'm gonna put it again in this delay and reverb. Give it a bit of dimension. Oh, I guess it's meant to be saved now because... So, guys, this is 260. Woo! 260 episodes, guys. Woof, this is something. I passed 250. I think I'm gonna make it to 500, guys. I'm working on it almost every day. Well, actually every day, because I'm working on many other things that are related to that. Acid pattern coming in here. Then I bring back those sounds, just one, let's say. So I'm wondering, I feel, not that I'm missing something, but I feel that I can really take it to another level. Adding probably some more percussion. I heard this zap. That I found it very interesting. It reminded me of some early track that I made. Like one was Breakbeat Science, which I use a lot of this sound. It was so cool. What if we decide to tune it and go a bit mental like this and change? Oh, I think I've done something I don't want it to do here. I just wanted to replicate it. And then I'm going to tweak it. I'm going to play with it in many different ways. I think there's obviously a lot. Send it to the delay here. Then I'm going to go into the EQ again, drop the lows. There's a lot of bass in there. This is kind of liquidy. This is interesting. I think I'm going to put a fat effects on there, which was already there. Secondary ruler, guys, so I can see the time. I'm only at 1 minute, so I'm gonna replicate this. 2 minutes-ish for the template. There's gonna be no side. We make dance music. I'm gonna stop promoting this stuff, guys. We know it already, I guess. So now, I mean, I have all those elements and stuff. I think it would be cool to do like a real kind of bit of breakdown where I just drop pretty much everything but the bass and the kick and some elements, and this acid bass stays, and we build a bit of a buzz there. Right here. My two are in different places, so this I will cut. No, I don't know what to delete it. Thank you. Oh, I do like this feel here. This is quite relevant to the theme we took on, which is Berlin Techno. I'm going here into my filters, if Logic let me. Okay, low pass, yes. Play with it, try to bring a bit of a vibe. Ooh. And also somehow check for my other automation pattern. Oh, it's quite there. So if you want to drop it for fun. No, I'd like to keep it open. I like the way it came back in there. I think we need a crash here. Oh, that's a nice crash too. He's gonna come in. Even this bass thing that we created here for a little bit, just to bring it down, and then cut almost completely everything here. I am already in the arrangement of this Berlin Techno track. I think I got the feel right. The mix is where I really make magic happen, at least for me, guys. I'm a mix engineer mainly. If you want your project to work and send me your project, I'm working for you. Send it back to you. It's one of the things I do on the side. Check out the services. And until next time, guys, may the sounds be with you.